around us, glimmering, mesmerizing. Takes both parts of each division, dividing and multiplying.
Guys, this was actually really fun. Time of my life. This is pretty fun. I'm not sure, it's like $1 or something. Jollibee today. I got a blueberry pie. Adobo rice. It smells really nice. And the star of the show. Oh my god. 2-piece spicy chicken. Let's get into it. Let's get in here. Popcorn, really good. Really good. It's good, but I don't know. The pasta? Yeah. I know it's sweet. Yeah. But there's something. Guys, we came out to get some food and we were supposed to go to an all black party. As you can see, I'm in all black, but it was dead, so we came to get some Jamaican food. I got some jerk wings. Jai got some Aki spring rolls. But yeah, we're all out here. We're about to go somewhere else. See everybody just hanging on the back. But I don't know if you guys can hear me. My voice is actually really gone. Like 5 minutes ago I sounded so crazy, but yeah. So I'll see you guys when we get to the next location, but we might go home because it is almost 2 a.m. and we have to leave the house by 4. So Yeah. Bye. Say hi. Oh my gosh, you guys. I left looking so cute and I look so bummy now, but I'm waiting for my sister to come pick me up because I'm tired. My nose hurts. Everything hurts. So. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm not sure I can go to work today. I'm not going to work on Thursday. Like, wow. I don't even know. Bro, I'm so tired. I'm just, wow. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nade and this is Deis Diary. So, I know you guys have been waiting for the story time and I'm here to give you the story time. So, let's start off with the jet skis. So, what happened is that we booked it through Get Your Guide on Google. And so it was like, I think it was $50 each. And so for the two of us, it was $100. So was it? I think it was $100 and some thereabout. And so we did that. And so we were so excited, you know, like it was a part of like the plans that we had made because we made an itinerary and we were there for only 5 days. So obviously we're trying to get through everything that we've ever planned to do. So I don't remember what day it was, but I think it was like our third or fourth day. And you know, we get dressed, we're ready to go. We pull up, no jet skis. We get to the place and the guy's like, oh yeah, they didn't email you. They didn't let you know that the person who's supposed to come for the jet skis, their boat is broken. Their boat broke down. So basically they can't take us out on the water. And I'm like, why do we need a boat to get to the water? Cause like how to explain this? So there's a street right here and then like you walk across the street and there's like, I don't know what would you call it, like a stand where they have like people who rent yachts, the water cars, and the jet skis. So I'm like, well, we need a boat to get the jet skis because the jet skis were over there. But I guess the person just didn't come to work that day. So basically they were like, yeah, you're gonna have to go wherever you booked through, like just do it and get your money back. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, so like nobody else is like, you know, doing jet skis? And he was like, no, sorry. And we just looked at each other like, dang. And like it's so annoying because like we had no other plans for the day. Like that was just what we're gonna do because it was jet skis and then dinner in the evening. So jet skis was for about an hour and a half and we paid to each have our own jet ski because we didn't want to do the two. So we each were gonna have our own jet ski and then we were gonna go for dinner later in the evening. So after that we just sat there for a while and then this one black guy comes up because the first guy was I think he was white or Hispanic, I'm not really sure. But this black guy comes up and he's like, oh, are you guys waiting to do the jet ski cars? And we were like, oh no, we were here for jet skis, but the guy didn't come, so we have to like cancel. And he was like, okay, well, we can have the water cars if you guys want to do that because there were some people who were already in there and it looked really fun. It's basically like you're driving on water. So we were like, oh yeah, cool. How much is it? Y'all, this man said $250 per person. For the two of us, it was $500. Why would I pay $500 for an hour to basically float on water? Like, no. So we just like literally sat there debating like, are we really about to pay? And I was like, hell no, we're not gonna pay. So we just sat there for a little bit and then we were like, okay, let's just go to the beach because we were at South Beach. So we went to South Beach, and then you know, that's when I was like, I'm in Miami. We got to the place, they had like people sitting there because it was Memorial Day weekend, so obviously, but there were people there and they had like umbrellas. So we went to this like kiosk thing that was by the sand, like towards the walkway, and we asked the guy, he was like, oh, how much is, like, you know, an umbrella? Yeah, he said $100 per person. And I'm like, what is up with these exorbitant prices? Like, crazy. And we was like, oh, okay, well, thank you. And so he started to walk away, and he was like, what can you guys pay? And I was like, $50. That's all I got. Like, I had $50 cash, and he was like, okay, I'll do it for you, but don't tell anybody. So he went to but yeah, so he got us chairs and then umbrellas, and then we just sat there and just tanned basically for like 2 hours, and then we went back home. But it was really cool, it was fun. Like, we tanned, and then they had the fighter jets like going up in the sky doing tricks and stuff, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, so let's talk about this Uber driver. So the day we were going to the stamp party by Aya, we went to the corner store to go grab some stuff, and then we ordered an Uber. Now, first of all, the first Uber that I ordered, he said he was outside. We went outside, and he's like, he's on the opposite side of the street. I'm like, we're in front of the store, so are you gonna come? And he's like, why do you have an attitude? What? We cannot cross the road. It was literally a busy street. I had no plans on getting hit by a car in Miami. So I was like, well, can you, like, we're going in that other direction anyway, so can you like turn around and come? And he's like, it's a busy street, I'm not supposed to be stopped here. And I'm like, but you came this way, so why would you go turn around to go the opposite way? And then he was like, cancel the ride. And I was like, okay. Like, why are you so aggressive? Like, just come to where we were at. Like, it was literally such a big issue for him. And I'm like, it really didn't have to be, like, because if I'm standing in front of the store, he literally drove, did a U-turn, and went to the other side. Why would you do that? And where we were, there's obviously cars, but it's like 3 lanes. So he could have just parked right next to it, because there was a car that was also in front. It was obviously double parked, but it had its doubles on. So I'm like, you could have literally just stood right behind the car, put your doubles on so you could get in the car and then go. But that's not even the Uber driver I'm talking about. That was the first one. So then I canceled, and we're waiting for the second one. So the second one comes, and he also does the same thing, but at this point, like, I'm tired. So we just like ended up crossing the street. We walked to the traffic light, crossed the street, and then waited on the other side, because that's where he was coming from on the map. So he was like, okay, fine. So we went there, and then he's like going, but then he stops. The light turned red, and he ran the red light while the other cars from the other side were coming. And the way me and Jara looked at each other was like, hello? Did he just run the red light? Bro, it was so crazy, because like there were cars coming, and like he just did not care, and he went and he turned left. So we're going, and his driving is kind of erratic. One, he ran a red light, then he ran the wrong way, and then he was dodging like cars, going like this, trying to get us. I even understand we're trying to get to like our destination, but like I would have loved to go slowly to get to my destination than to get to my destination like extremely and overly fast. Like, that was so unnecessary. That was not needed at all. But that was the story of that. Like, it was kind of scary, and we drove, let me not say we, Jara drove the entire 5 days we were there. But like, I've driven in Miami before, and I know like people drive crazy, but like the way he was driving, it's different to like see somebody driving like that than to like sit in their car and they drive like that. Like, it was a tad bit scary, just a tad bit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I don't know if you could tell by now, but the title for the other video was clickbait. I know we're not supposed to be clickbaiting it. It's like 2025, who's doing clickbait, blah 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 blah. But I just wanted to, because every time there's like a girls trip going to Miami, or there's like friends who go to Miami, they literally never come back friends. And so I was like, let me troll the people, like let me join the trend. But we are still friends, we are locked in more than ever. That's my bestie, that's my girl, that's my sister. So yeah, cheers to more trips together in the coming years. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I hope you like, comment, share, and subscribe down below. I am on the road to 500 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you so much to my 400 subscribers. Like, that's so insane. I really appreciate you guys watching, liking, and subscribing and getting me to 400. I really appreciate it, and I hope you stick and stay so that we can grow and become a big family. Love you guys. Bye. I just realized that I recorded the whole video with the microphone on my chest, but it didn't catch any sound. Yay. So, final story for our last day in Miami. Remember, I had told you guys, if you watched the last vlog, that we had met Nelly. So she remembered us from the party from the previous night and then came up to us that day at Stamped. So that day we talked, we spoke a little bit, went to get food, and everybody went home. Cool. So the following day, she had texted us that there was like this Caribbean party going on at this restaurant and we should come. We were like, okay, but we're going to go get dinner at Victory before we come. Side note, she said that the food was not the best and that it was kind of like not like a restaurant, it was more like a lounge. And we were like, oh, okay. But in my mind, I didn't think that like she meant like it was a lounge and not really a restaurant. Because when we went there, first of all, there was a wait, and that's like understandable. We didn't really make reservations or anything like that. We just went. So we waited, and then we got seated, and it was these two girls' birthdays. And when she said it was more of like a lounge, like, I believe her. It's just like a restaurant, but it's like a party at the same time. There's a DJ, like they got bottle girl, like it's so like I don't know how to explain it. Like, what is it called? The waitresses double as like bottle girls. So it was kind of interesting. Like, I don't know. That was a whole nother experience, but the food was okay. I actually didn't get any food. I think I just got fries and the drinks. So the drinks were good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's for that. So then after Victory, we went home. We got these little like buzzball cocktails or whatever. So we drank those. And then we drank Gatorade to hydrate, and then we went to the place. There was a line there, and when we went, it was like a restaurant. It's like a Caribbean restaurant, and there's like outdoor seating. So we were like, there's a line to get into the restaurant? But anyway, so we waited a little bit, and then we went inside, and we met Nelly. She came to meet us, and then the other girl, we met her as well. And then the other guys from the other night as well, they ended up being there too. So after we ate and everything, we all went outside and we were like, what's next? Because it was like 11, or was it 12? It was like 11 or 12. And we were like, the night is still young, like, you know, what are we gonna do? And mind you, this is our last full day. Like the next morning, we're at the airport on flights back home. So they were like, oh, let's go to this like club. So we went to the club, but I think it was closed or they were at capacity, something like that. So we ended up going somewhere else. And what's crazy was in the car, I think this is like one of the funny things that I remember. It's not really funny, but like my best friend, Nelly, they're all nurses. So like, it was just fun to hear them like talking about being nurses and like nurse jargon and all that. It was like really interesting. So we get to the place, and funny thing is the club was in the same district as the Dior Cafe, and I didn't notice that until like we finished everything and we were outside waiting on our Ubers. But we went inside, we got some drinks, and we were like dancing, like proper dancing. Like I had so much fun. And so after that, we were like, bro, it's 4 o'clock. Like we need to go. We need to go. It was actually 3:30, and we were like, are we gonna go? So the club ended up closing, I think at 3 or 3:30, and we called an Uber, and we were about like 35 minutes away from the Airbnb. So they called us an Uber. We went home, and you guys, packing while tipsy is a feat. It is an actual job. Like as soon as we got in the house, it was go time. We were packing, throwing clothes in the suitcases. As you saw, like I had spread out all my stuff. So before we left, we tried to like pack a little bit, so then like we didn't have too much to do. So like we got in, we were trying to make sure everything was like packed into our suitcases properly and all that. So yeah, like that's pretty much it. And I think we barely made out the house. We had to leave the house at 5:15. We ended up leaving at almost 5:30. And she had to drive all the way to, was it Fort Lauderdale? Yeah, she had to drive all the way to Fort Lauderdale to drop off the rental and stuff, because that's where her flight was leaving out of. But I left out of Miami, so it was not bad. She left her food in the fridge. I left the food that I brought in the cupboard. I left my mom's fan. But like, yeah, I had so much fun on this trip, and I'm looking forward to many more trips with my girls. And oh yeah, we went to LA 2 years ago, and I tried to vlog, and it just did not go well. Like, I edited on my phone, and then I transferred it to my iPad, and then my iPad corrupted all the files, so I can't export it, but I can still view it. It's just weird. But yeah, that is the story of Miami. If you want to go to Miami, I think you should go. It's a fun time. Don't let people discourage you. Go with your friends. Like, go with your friends. Literally, have fun. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace.